What's that?
We're sending this to StreamYard, yeah.
It's already. Yep.
Okay.
We're on. Okay, we are live.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you find yourself this evening. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule to join us. My name is Jose Alonso. I'm the Director of Sales here for Chapel of the Flowers, and I get to host you guys around our beautiful property. We're currently in our lobby. I'll take you right here next door, where our planners sit. So here in this office is where all the magic happens. So all those people that you correspond with, plan with, build every little detail of your plan. This is where our ladies sit. We have some of them here right now. Right. So I'll bring you out here with me. So if you have not taken an opportunity to look through our promotions, please go online onto our Facebook page. Look at our links. We do have some $100 off of any upgrade when it comes to floral. Also, if you have not booked yet and you choose to book, we have the August 1717 that gives you $155 off of any package above the traditional. So please take a look at those. Also, we do have Vicky on our chat. If you have any questions, please feel free to just ask any questions as we're going through. And I have my friend Don here behind the camera. If you ask any questions, he'll be reading off those questions so I can answer them live as well. So today is a slightly different tour to the other ones we've done. We're actually going to be hosting our own fashion show here with some of our partners. So right in our Glass Gardens Chapel, before we go in, there's going to be some people getting hair done by our vendors and also getting all suited up and dressed up. So let me take you over there right now.
All right, Glenda has commented, "Yay, so exciting! I booked in September 21, 23.
Oh, congratulations! We're excited.
Yay!
Come right up. I'll be here before you know it. So this is our Glass Gardens Chapel. It's the biggest one that we have on this property. We'll bring you here inside so you can see some of the hair and makeup process that is going on. Right.
There we go.
So currently also, if you do not have any hair and makeup booked, for the people that book within the next 20 people that book do get a free upgrade to Mink Lashes. The people after the 20 that book the free lashes will get a free upgrade from the regular makeup to the airbrush makeup. Let me take you over here where they're also doing some more hair. Now these services can happen either in the studio that they offer, or they can also travel to your hotel. And that way you can stay with your friends and family members. Either way, it's the same service. It's up to you how you would like to have that done. Let me walk us in here to the, let me see if they're ready for us, just a sec. Nope, they are currently bustling up someone. So we'll actually do this chapel very last, just because this is where the runway will be taking place. So let's go over to the Magnolia Chapel.
We have Lindsay Conroy. I'm getting married in Glass Gardens on 12. Woo!
This favorite Magnolia Chapel. So beautiful crystals are curtains of crystals just adorning this place. It's beautiful. The top light here that you see right where Dawn is focusing, up there we can actually change those lights to match your wedding colors. So it adds a nice personal touch to your event. Also our seating in here is made for 20, and it's a beautiful white leather seating, very comfortable, and it also, like I said, adds that beautiful modern feel to this location. If by chance you don't have friends or family members that are going to be able to attend, they can attend virtually. So all of our chapels are set up with 3 different cameras. We have one here in the back, and then we have 2 here in the front. And those will swivel, zoom in, zoom out, and we'll be able to capture your wedding and stream it all over the world. So even if you don't have family that can attend here, they can virtually still attend.
Right, it looks like Krista is getting married very soon, 9/3.
Oh, wow.
That's coming up quick.
That is coming up. You're weeks away. Which chapel?
Glass Gardens.
Glass Gardens. We'll be there very
Great
shortly.
choice.
So this is the check-in lobby where you'll be checking in with your coordinator on the day of. Also, every chapel is equipped with a minister's room of some sort. This is where you meet with the minister prior to your ceremony. If there's any details to discuss as far as vows or any special memories or things that you want highlighted about your event, this is when it happens. You'll also meet with your photographer and your videographer to ensure that we have you mic'd up and that everything is ready to go. And also, if you have any special requests, we can express those at that time. We'll bring you on this way. Before I move on, are there any other questions on our Magnolia chapel?
So far, so good.
Awesome, perfect.
Thank you.
So for those of you that don't know, we have been here for about 62 years. So we've been enjoying planning and making love stories come true for everyone. I'll bring you over to our second largest chapel, which is our La Capella. Coming through the main lobby here. All right. So once you walk into the La Capella, we can have our check-in counter, just like I just showed you in the Magnolia. We have that beautiful crystal chandelier here at the top. When you come in, your friends, family members all get to gather here. Your coordinator will go through your documents and make sure that we check you in. You have your bouquet all preset, and your coordinator will make sure to distribute any flowers that you may have that are part of your wedding party. So if you have bouquets, if you have flowers for maid of honor, bridesmaids, all of that is handled upon check-in. I know you can't feel it, but it is extremely hot outside, so we like to keep everything as cool as possible, just so when we capture them in the photography, they look great. Also here on the side, we have the minister's room. So I think I mentioned that every single chapel has a place where you'll meet with your minister. This is exactly where that meeting happens. Once it's time and you're ready to go, we'll bring you out of the minister's room. We'll line you up. We'll stand you here with your bouquet, spread out the dress, and make sure you're ready to go. Upon the coordinator's cue, we begin to have you walk down the aisle. So here is our La Capella Chapel. What's nice about this is that it provides a beautiful clean canvas for you to just decorate and kind of personalize it any way you want. The beautiful chairs here, I don't know if you can see them, but they have this like almost sparkly texture to them. That's beautiful. It captures the light very nicely. Within this chapel, you can have two of your friends, family members, bridal party stand up here in the front. There'd be 2 there, 2 here, so best man, maid of honor. Your minister is obviously right at the front, ready to make sure that you guys are ready to exchange your vows. So this is our second largest, like I said. Very clean, very modern, beautiful chandeliers. I wish you could see it all kind of from the outside perspective, just looking how beautiful this looks. Also, with almost every package that we have does come the Unity Candle Ceremony. And what that means is it's 2 lives becoming one. So we would take the outer candles and light the middle one, meaning the unity of the 2 lives joining in as one. So like I said, most packages have that. You can also upgrade your center candle to customize it to your colors. And that way it matches with everything else you're wanting to incorporate for your big day. Do we have anyone getting married here in the La Capella?
Nope, all
Nope.
Glass Gardens.
Glass Gardens, I'm gonna make you wait. We'll bring you over here. Today we actually have an awesome surprise. So we have Teresa, who is our head of our floral department. And she is currently working on our bouquet. It's part of our diamond line. So Teresa, can you tell us kind of what's in this bouquet?
Yes. So it has the antique green hydrangea, which is kind of like a mauve-y burgundy, green hydrangea colors, and then we have the white roses. We have the chocolate cymbidium orchids. I love these. These are one of my favorite colors. And then also that's going to be added in are these beautiful brooches. One is for the handle of the bouquet, and all of the other 6 go inside of the bouquet. And then to top it off is the silver dollar greenery that goes all around the bouquet to finish it.
So the awesome thing about this bouquet is that you can also essentially customize it to any color that the hydrangea, the roses, and the orchids come in. So let's say that your palette is more in the blues or in the pinks or in what other colors can we do this in?
Red, purple, white.
So any of that, as long as we can get the flowers,
Yellow.
we can always customize this to make this more towards what you're trying to envision for your day. This line also does come with boutonniere. There is pew markers. There is altar sprays, bridesmaids bouquets, centerpieces. So if you're liking the bling, just know that it can be done in essentially everything for your big day.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you wanted to add about the floral?
Get the diamond bouquet. That's one of my favorites.
So Teresa and her team have been working hard. They are going to be showcasing about 6 different bouquets. Also, you'll get to see this bouquet done, and it's going to be held by one of our brides within the fashion show. So I know that they're currently working to make sure, like I said, our flowers are completely fresh and ready to be delivered for you guys on your big day. So come on over and we'll continue with our tour.
Bye, guys.
All right, someone's asking, will get the
Great pride in the details we bring. Obviously, you're taking so much time and effort to plan this big day. We want we're capturing every single detail for you. Now, these are some of our photo locations. We have area here that you can see it either on some of our pictures or websites. We'll have the bride, the groom here, or the couple sit, and they'll make sure to have some beautiful numbers. Have you booked and you're here for the next day, we always encourage you to come back and do your photo appointment with us. We have a full printing studio here on site. Anything 6 through 11 by 14 with you. Now here's an awesome little feature we have at Chapel, which is our floral booth. And this is used for a lot of photography, and it's always changing. So what it looks like right now is not what it's going to look like for your wedding day. We switch it out every single month. Every month has a different theme, a different vision for it, but this is currently what we have for August. I know that in the wintertime we'll add pine, we'll add berries, and just kind of keep it very seasonal. That way it also showcases the month that you were married in. So let's bring you over this way here. This is also a beautiful area for photography. I know we use this back up a lot. I'm sure you can see it up on our website.
Oh, really?
The gazebo, correct? I believe someone had said that.
Oh, they wanted to see the gazebo.
Perfect.
Yes,
So we are
yes.
currently on the outside back end of the gazebo. When a ceremony is happening, I know that, I don't know if you can hear the waterfall behind me, we tend to shut that down just so that your wedding's not interrupted with all that noise. So let me bring you to the front side of the gazebo.
Oh, someone asked, does the bling come automatically with custom bouquets?
With the custom bouquet, we can add it. It doesn't automatically come. That one was called the diamond line specifically, so the bling was already included within that. All right, come on into our gazebo. So this chapel here holds 20 guests. You would come down the center aisle here, and you would go straight under where your minister would be waiting, and this is where you would get married. Now this at nighttime is absolutely magical. first you're outside, so you have our beautiful sunsets and our nighttime backdrop, which just helps that. But then this olive tree, I don't know if you can see it, that actually lights up. We have string lights around it. And then we have these little light posts as well that light up, that create a beautiful environment. So if you're considering doing either an evening, sunset, wedding within our gazebo, I would definitely keep it. It creates a beautiful, beautiful backdrop. Right now, about September, October, November, December, we start cooling down, so the weather is a little bit more tolerable to be outside because it does get a little warm. Do we have any questions on?
I think it is when we come outside.
Are we still frozen? Do you know?
It's going right now.
Okay.
But for them, I think once we step outside, there was a few comments.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure that we're keeping mind of that. Let's go back inside then. So we're gonna go right on in. So this is our Victorian chapel. This is the original. This is what we started with back 62 years ago. Obviously, it's been under a lot of remodel, and we've tried to keep it very updated, but still true to its name. So you'll see that all of the decor here is very Victorian, from the seating to the beautiful crystal chandeliers. And this is what your guests and you will experience as soon as you walk into this chapel. When here, obviously we can have your guests wait in the front, depending on the time of arrival and also what the occupancy is for that day. Once we're almost getting ready for wedding time, we do have your guests go take a seat and also get them ready for your big day. So let's walk on over here and I'll show you a little bit more details of this place. This is the one that has the largest bridal suite. So if you can see, it's in comparison to the other chapels, it has a very, very nice size for our brides that have those ginormous gowns. Gives you enough room to be in there. And then also here is our chapel. Now the Victorian chapel does seat up to 30 people. If you can see just even from the pews, it's very traditional in its design. Like I mentioned in the other ones, it does have its 3 cameras that will record your event. This way we can also provide you with a wedding video of your ceremony. Like I said, we can do live streaming of your ceremony with the 3 cameras, but a really cool feature that this chapel has that we don't have in the other locations is, I don't know if you can capture those picture frames on. So if you see those picture frames, those are actually made for Zoom. So let's say we have friends and family member out of state, out of country, we can actually zoom them in. So as you're getting married, you can see your loved ones' faces waving back at you. So we've thought of things to see what we can do to connect, because obviously there's so many friends and family members that we love or that are all over the world, that this is a nice way to involve them in your moment and make them feel like they're right here with you. Another cool little feature that I love, so we're Chapel of the Flowers. We have flowers everywhere. But even if you look at like our decor, we even incorporated flowers within the linens and the things that we're using to decorate our location, just because we like to stay true to our name.
All right, someone asked, how long does a wedding usually last? Is it a set time?
We do have a set time of starting, and we like to stay on time. The reason for that is obviously your charters, and then if you're going to go out and celebrate afterwards, which almost everyone is, and we don't want to make you late to other things that are going to delay your celebration. So we do start on time. Traditionally, from beginning to end, you're here about, I would say, a half hour from the moment you arrive, you check in, we do the ceremony, and then it could switch if you have a photo session afterwards, and then your checkout. But all of that is roughly from beginning to end, from the moment you arrive to the moment you leave. You're here for about 30 minutes or so. Again, that does change if you have a photo session. Any other questions that you may have?
When you get first look ceremonies with 2 different limos, how do you make sure the groom doesn't see the bride?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Let me show you. So let's say that our groom has arrived and our coordinator is given the call that the limo is here. Let's say it's in this chapel. the groom would arrive and we would actually bring him to this room right over here. So we would have him in this room, we would close the door in preparation for the bride's arrival. So when the bride arrives and we do her check-in, she would check in and then she would go into the bridal suite, or we would hold her here. Let's say we moved the bride into the bridal suite, we would bring in the groom up to the front, close the doors, and then we would line up the bride. So we definitely take care of making sure that if you don't want to see each other till the ceremony, we have all of our little hidden rooms where we can hold you until it's time. We'll make sure he doesn't see you, I promise.
All right, Kayla, she asked, I've heard mixed things about family taking pictures. Can they do that?
Absolutely. So the only request that we make is, obviously, if it's with your cell phone, it's great. We ask that there's no professional photography as far as flash, just because we have our photographers working in there as well. What we don't want, though, is anyone standing during the actual ceremony to try to get angles. If anything, it's for protection of your ceremony video as well. You don't want people blocking or even getting in front of cameras, because depending on where they're focused and where they're angled, sometimes we block those amazing shots. So yes, they can take pictures with their cell phones as long as you are okay with it. We do normally make an announcement that we'd like it to be unplugged so that they're in for the moment. But if you as a couple decide that that is okay with you, we're okay with it if you're okay with it.
You're welcome, Kayla.
Any other questions?
So far, so good.
Perfect. Let's go on over to our just married sign. So like I said, we have a lot of different locations here on site where you can do pictures. Gazebo, we currently have a couple in there doing pictures now. We do have a crystal canopy. I'm sure you've seen it here on property or in our pictures. We also use our La Capella steps, which I'll show you once we go over there. If you want to come with me, we're going to go to the sign real quick. This tree here is also lit up at nighttime, which makes for some great photography. What I wanted to discuss with you guys is our Just Married sign. So we do have our own sign here. You don't have to go. And this is one of those places that your photographer can bring you and capture some awesome wedding shots right after you have just been married. We currently also have this awesome competition going on here within our city. So there's different locations that you can go to. It's a contest. It's called the Lucky in Love Contest. All the different locations that you can go to all have a little QR code. What you would do is scan that. You would tag it, hashtag Lucky in Love Las Vegas. You can also tag us. And there's a bunch of different prizes you can win month to month. The very grand prize, though, is a vow renewal for those that have gotten married for the next 25 years. And that provides you hotel, that provides you airfare, that provides you your vow renewal. So it's an awesome, awesome prize. So if you are getting married here, please make sure you take a picture, scan it, and tag yourself so you ensure you enter that competition.
Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frozen comments.
Frozen?
Yeah. We're just freezing right now. Yep.
The Wi-Fi. Let's bring us over that way.
Get on data.
I've been doing that on and off. Yeah.
Let's come on over on this side.
My phone doesn't have 5G. I only have 4G. Yeah. All right, we're back. We're back.
Awesome. Sorry about that. I believe we're freezing. I think it has to do with our Wi-Fi. So let's come back onto this, onto our property here. Did you all understand or capture the the Married in Las Vegas sign? If you didn't hear what I had said earlier, because I know that a lot of it's been getting frozen, you can enter a competition to win a vow renewal for a lifetime. They do pay for your airfare. Once you're here, you would just take a picture and tag it for the Lucky in Love Las Vegas contest. And as long as you're tagging one of the locations, you're free to enter for that. They do monthly drawings, and then as well, the grand prize will be picked next year. Let's bring you here on in. I believe we just had a couple limos arrive. Let me see if I can have one of those opened up and shown to you. So our limos are standard white. They do have our logo here on the side. Our capacity on our limos is for 8 passengers. And obviously, if like someone asked earlier, if you're doing the first look service, we do ensure that we your arrival with your fiance's arrival. So we'll make sure that if you both are even close to arriving at the same time, we'll make sure we put you in different locations until we can actually coordinate that first look. Because we know how important it is to stay separate. This here is the front of our La Capella Chapel. We can do flower showers, which is rose petals being thrown. We have bubbles. I know that during the winter season, we also do snow. So we have a snow machine that if you wanted to have snowfall for some wedding pictures, we can also accommodate that for you. Let me bring you this way. Any questions on anything we've seen so far, or even our Lucky in Luck competition?
So far, nope. Not yet. Yep.
Perfect. All right, so let's go back to our glass gardens. And I believe this is the one where we have a lot of couples getting married in, correct?
Yes.
Also, when you are arriving for your wedding, our limo drivers already know where they're going to be dropping you off, just because they do call the chapel ahead of time. So you don't have to worry about trying to find or walking. Let's say you're getting married here at the Glass Gardens, your limo will pull up right in front of the Glass Gardens to ensure that your walk is, we understand our cobblestone and your heels, so we want to make it as convenient as possible for you.
All right, Justin's asking, how early should you be there prior to your ceremony?
If you are having our transportation pick you up, you don't have to worry. We ask that you are dressed, ready to go 1 hour before. If you are going to arrive on your own, we ask that you're here at least 30 minutes before the ceremony starts.
And Lindsay's asking, does the limo pick you up only on the strip?
It picks you up on the strip or anything near the strip. So if you're on the Rio, at the Palms, or anything that's a neighboring street, we can definitely pick you up there. Anything like an Airbnb and residences, we don't travel there. A lot of the reasons for that is also just like limo turnarounds. A lot of everything we visit, so our limos can easily go in, out. But sometimes it's not as easy.
Someone's asking, can we watch someone get married?
You can. You actually can. If you go to our website, on the very top, on the right-hand side of the website, you'll see a tab that says View a Wedding. On that, you'll just click. If they have authorized for anyone to view their wedding, you can just click to see their wedding. If it's password protected, it's because obviously they want to keep it private. But you can always click on there and see the different chapels and also see different ministers perform ceremonies within those chapels. Any other questions about the Glass Gardens?
Not at the moment.
Okay, let me just check real quick to ensure that we're almost ready to go. And if not, I'll take some more questions prior to us starting. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Let me actually bring you back in here. So we're about to finish up with our hair and makeup process. Obviously for this, we're giving you a full tour of what it would look like, but traditionally the hair and makeup is not done here on site. It's done either in your hotel or at their amazing studio. And we've had this partnership for many, many years, and they do such an amazing job. And also, I don't know, for those of you that did not hear me earlier, were not joined into this viewing earlier, we do have a bunch of different promos going on. So whether you've booked or not booked, we do have promotions for both of you. If you are booked, there is promotions when it comes to floral upgrades, hair and makeup, tux and gown. And we'll go over the tux and gown here shortly once we go through the fashion show. If you have not booked, there's also discounts if you choose to book that you can apply to your wedding package. Any other questions that we might have?
Does a wedding reception come with the wedding package?
Some do, not all of them. It just depends on the package that you've selected. But some do come with the receptions. And if you go down on our website under packages, they're towards the bottom. I know that we have the traditional with reception, which is a reception for 10. Then we have one for 20, 50, and 70. So you can always go ahead and pick which one works. If, let's say, you have a reception for 50, but you're looking to add 60, we can always add the additional 10 to make it match your guest count.
All right. Tammy Lynn is asking if our wedding is broadcasted on the web, do we get a copy of it?
Yes, depending on the package, I believe almost everything that has a broadcast does have a video that comes with it. We used to do CDs, now it's on thumb drives. That way you can plug it into your system and download it to whatever computer you'd like. But yes, so you do get a download depending on the package, and that is provided to you the next day. So when you come back for the photo viewing appointment, we'll have your thumb drive ready for you, and also so you can view your pictures and take your video home.
Kayla Reeder is asking, how soon in advance do we need to book for makeup and hair?
How soon in advance? I would say the sooner the better. Our partners are consistently busy, and we send them as many brides as we can. If you were to see, truly, they do a fantastic job. So the faster you know that you want hair and makeup, I would say let your planner know so that we can schedule that time. Because especially when it's on a busy day, it's not so much that we don't want to, it's just capacity. So it's if you know you're going to want it, I would definitely go ahead and schedule it.
And Maricela is asking, do we pick the minister or do you pick the minister or do we pick?
Yeah, so our ministers are not employees of our chapel. They're all independent contractors. So based on their availability is who we're going to schedule for a wedding that day. If by chance you want someone specific from a wedding that you've seen, you are able to request that. But if not, it's just going to be whoever we have available for the day of the wedding. Any other questions there? Okay, let me bring you over up against here so we can go inside the chapel. So here is our are completely natural, so it's not artificial. When your guests come in and they sit down, they are truly just feeling this interior garden that you're in. Our trees are illuminated to add that beautiful touch and highlight. Also, we have decorated this one with a couple of pew markers. I mean, not pew markers, altar sprays. At the front of the chapel, we do have a waterfall. Some people have asked if this is real or if it's just a screen. It actually is water flowing. But the way that it's designed, it keeps it extremely quiet, which is nice. That way, your guests are not interrupted from your house. After all, we want to hear what you have to say. Another cool feature of this is the ceiling. So I don't know if you can focus on that real quickly.
Well, that's perfect. Someone was asking, is that day, sunset, or night lighting?
This right now is daytime. Now it feels, I think on the camera when I've seen it, it looks darker than what it really is, but this is daytime. And I am going to do the sunset setting and the nighttime setting so you can see all three. Any questions before I change it?
Nope.
Okay, awesome. So this is daytime. Let me move it into sunset. And this is sunset setting right here. Okay, so this is the sunset setting. This is what's awesome about this location though. Whether it rains, it's storm, it's windy, not windy, if it's 11 in the morning, you want sunset, we can give you sunset, which is awesome. And then we also have our nighttime setting. So the nighttime setting is slightly different. We do illuminate the front here a little bit more, And that's just so for photography purposes, we still can see your faces and you're not in the dark. If you can see it from here out there it looks dark. Where up here it's a little bit more illuminated since this is where you're going to be standing.
It's saying it froze again, and a few didn't see the change.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe just change it a couple times.
Yeah. So let me go back to the beginning. I know that we've been having some issues with the connection. This is our daytime setting. We have the three settings, daytime, sunset, and nighttime. This is moving into sunset setting here. So very romantic. I believe that sunset tends to be one of the more popular ones. Just because I know you can't feel it, but we have the nice soft music, the plants, just the look. It's very romantic. And then we have the nighttime setting. And you'll see here at the top, our lights change. There you go. If you are planning to have a wedding party, so maid of honor, best man, bridesmaids, groomsmen, we can have 3 on either side. This allows them to stand and stand from here on back. Also, the cameras are mounted, as mentioned in the other locations, and that's for streaming and also for the creation of your wedding video. Now, I know we haven't shown it yet, but this backdrop here is made specifically for photography. And if you look here in the back, you see this beautiful, beautiful picture that kind of makes it feel like you're in a forest. And we also use this quite consistently for wedding pictures. Any other questions that we may have here in our glass gardens?
I like day a lot. Beautiful. Yes, it is very beautiful in here.
100%. I'm actually just about to switch to daytime because here shortly we're going to be doing our awesome partners. Obviously, you saw some of them doing hair and makeup, but also our partner that helps us out with tuxedo and gown have joined us today for this virtual open house. For the tuxedos, any gown rental that you do from today on out, they are giving a free tuxedo with it. So if you are considering doing a gown rental, now is the time to add that as well because there will be a free tuxedo. It's called the Hanson Tuxedo that will be offered for free as one of the promotions from this virtual open house. I know earlier we discussed hair and makeup. For the first 20 people that add, they are giving the upgrade of the free mink lashes. And then beyond the 20, if you are adding regular makeup, they are immediately upgrading you to airbrush makeup.
Where does the live guitarist stand?
So when we have, great question by the way, when we have any musician, whether it be a keyboardist, a guitarist, a harpist, we'll normally set a chair for them right here, and they are sitting right up on here. So that way, they're completely out of the way, and if you do have a bridal party that's going to be standing up at the front of you, they still have a place to stand.
And how many seats are on each side? I couldn't see it.
Yes. How many seats? There's 4 on either side, and then I believe there's like 19 rows. 22. 22 on this side. It does hold up to 88 guests seated down. Now, right now, we have moved this chair. This is not normally open, but we have moved this chair because we'll be filming when they do the fashion show. We'll be standing here. Also, if you wanted to request to have the front row blocked, if you have mom, dad, someone that's going to be coming and you want this area reserved for them, please let your planner know. We'll make sure that these areas are reserved just for your loved ones. Any other questions that you may have about our Glass Gardens Chapel? Or any of our chapels, really.
If we opted out of the candle ceremony, will the pedestals be removed?
No. So traditionally, when you come in for a unity candle, we have the outer 2 candles lit. Upon lighting the middle one, we blow the 2 out. But if you're opting not to do the unity candle, what we do is we'll just light all of them. And so all of them will be on for the ceremony. If you wanted no candles, we could definitely remove them. But if not, just know that both sides will be lit. Any other questions?
How soon before we have to book our ceremony?
How soon? I will say, depending on the dates. I mean, some dates are they're much of a more of a commodity. People have specialty dates. You know, like right now, 11/11 is booking up real quick. So the faster you know, I always recommend, always at least put down your deposit. You have 72 hours to decide if this is the place or not, and we can always refund that to you. But if you know a date, we can work out the details. It's just easier to get your deposit in now, just so that we can secure the date, the chapel, and the time. Any questions? Okay, so let me see if we are ready to go for this fashion show over here. Like I said, our partners have gracefully joined us, both in hair and makeup and tuxedo and gown, to showcase some of the offerings that they have. We're going to go ahead and cue some music, and we'll get the show started for you guys.
Can you ask him to turn up the music? Yeah. All right, so what you guys think about that? Some beautiful dresses, beautiful tuxes. Don't you worry, we are going to take a little bit more of a close-up. Plus, we also have our a lady named Veronica here from our actual tux and gown shop, who has dressed our individuals to make them look amazing. She's going to go over some of the details of what we offer, kind of what's included within these packages. So at the very front, obviously this is one of our bouquets. Let me bring Veronica here, because she could better describe these dresses and these tuxes.
You go first. You do the bouquets.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Awesome. So hi guys. So I'm Veronica with Creative Bridal Wear. So we're looking at some beautiful bouquets that they have. So our first model here is wearing one of our bridesmaids dresses. So we also rent bridesmaids dresses. We have them in rose gold. We have champagne, navy blue, maroon, different colors of greens, and tons of different styles and sizes. So if you do have bridal parties, you can rent the bridesmaids dresses as well. Most of them kind of have straps. And then we kind of shoot for gowns that we know are going to look amazing on all body types. So we have some ruching, we have some strappies, and then we can also do like little minor alterations. So if the straps are a little bit long, we can make them a little bit shorter. We can take in the sides a little bit. Our model here has a little slit on the leg. If it's a little high, we can do some little stitching and kind of make it a little bit lower. And then we do have shoes that come with it too. They're just simple closed-toed shoes. Our model is wearing her own. So if you have a bridal party that wants to wear their own blingy shoes, definitely bring them to a fitting. So there's that. And then we have our next couple. So this would be considered an elegant gown and tux package here with the chapel. So for our groom, we have a dark gray jacket with a black lapel. And then our suits come with everything. So you can choose a white shirt or a black shirt. You can choose any color tie or bow tie and vest. Comes with the pants and the super sexy patent shoe. We also have pocket squares as well in tons of different colors. And we carry a full line of all different colors of ties and bow ties and vests. So depending on whatever bouquet that you guys get here, we could totally line it up and get your groom an amazing look. And then we have our beautiful bride. She's wearing an elegant gown. So this would be considered a ball gown. A lot of our gowns have a corset back so we can really play with sizing. Our elegant gowns are going to have a lot more ornate decorations on them. They're going to have longer trains. They come with the simple closed-toed shoes, which we'll show you guys here in a little bit. We also have bridal accessory jewelry for purchase, so you can find the perfect look once you find the most amazing gown. The fittings are a lot of fun. When we do the gown fittings, we physically go into the dressing rooms with you. We help hand-pick gowns, and it's like a full-on party. We do complimentary beer and wine, and then we can keep you separated from your other half so nobody can see what you're trying on. So super blingy, so pretty. She's got a beautiful crown on. And then our next couple over here. So this would be one of the tuxes from the designer package and the gown as well. So we have a navy blue suit with a black lapel, matching pants and black shoes. Our groom here has chosen, I think we did no vest and just a tie, so you can totally do a vest or tie. And they come with cufflinks too, so we have awesome cufflinks. And again, you can choose any color tie or bow tie, vest, and pocket square. So we have black cufflinks, and we also have the pearls cufflinks as well. So yeah, there's our groom in our navy blue suit. The fittings are a lot of fun with the guys when we take them in the back. Usually the tux fittings only take maybe about 20 minutes to get your groom dressed and ready to go. We can do the alterations right there while you guys wait. We can do same day fittings, last minute fittings on gowns and tuxes. So if you guys are coming in hot, we're able to help you super quick. And then for our beautiful bride, she's wearing a designer gown. So this is another beautiful ball gown. We got a corset back so we can play with all kinds of styles. We have a beautiful veil. So we have veils that come with the gowns. You can also do an upgrade if you want like a more leaned out veil like our bride has right now. And then we do have sleeves on this gown. So I don't have a lot of gowns that have sleeves, but we do have bolero lace jackets that we can pair up with any gown that we have. And then again, minor alterations. We can hem the front of the gowns if they're a little bit long. And then, yeah, tons of minor alterations on stuff. So any size. We have any size that you want, we got you. We carry sizes 0 up to about 32. And then tuxes, we even get some of the big guys in too. So if you're worried about finding the perfect look, we'll definitely have it. Even if it's the day before, we will get you ready, all hands on deck, and you'll have a blast with us while doing the fitting. Yeah, you guys look amazing. Okay, and then our next couple over here. This is another tux and gown from our designer collection. So this gives you a white jacket with a black lapel. Again, you can choose from a white shirt or a black shirt. You can do any color tie or bow tie, vest. Pants always come with it, shoes. For shoes, we also carry brown shoes as well, depending on what color tux you choose. This is a great look. The white jackets with the black lapel is your classic Vegas look. Definitely very popular with our couples. You look great. Okay, and then our beautiful bride, our model here, she's wearing a high-end designer gown as well. There's some illusion right in the center right there, so it looks like there's nothing there on the gown. And then again, we could do minor take-ins if the straps are a little bit long or the sides are a little bit too big. We can do minor alterations on everything. And then I think we have the shoes, right? You have the shoes on. So we'll show you guys the shoes. The shoes that come with all of our rental gowns are closed-toed shoes. They have maybe like a half-inch little wedge on them. Definitely very comfortable to walk in. If you guys have your own shoes that you want to bring to the fitting, you're more than welcome to bring your own shoes as well. And then for a lot of brides, pretty much don't have to bring anything. So we have bralettes if you need them. We have inserts. We have other things to get you ready in your gown. So just show up and then we will help you find an amazing look. And then we have one more beautiful bridesmaid. This is kind of like a sea green teal kind of color. Again, another example of some of the amazing bridesmaid dresses that we have that are flowy and pretty. And a lot of these dresses match these amazing bouquets that they have here. Tell you what, the bouquets are like everything. They look amazing with all of that. So again, we do same day fittings. So we usually do it the day before the wedding. We can do it the day of. We just need about an hour with you guys. You'll be separated so the couples won't see each other while trying on the outfits if you don't want to. We make a big production of it. We take pictures and we have a great time in our 5,000 square foot store. And the biggest thing is we do complimentary transportation. So we pick you guys up at your hotel and then we bring you back with everything in hand from the fitting. And then the day after we pick up everything for you at your hotel. So we do all the work to get you looking amazing on your big day.
Thank you so much, Veronica. So let me hand over some time to Teresa, who will explain. As you saw earlier when we first started, she started with our diamond line bouquet. So I'm going to hand some time over to her so she can explain some of the bouquets they put together.
This is the Audrey bouquet, named after my beautiful baby girl. Thank you. It has what we call panda anemones, which is this flower right here with the black center. It has white ruffly ranunculus, white pom-poms, and then the blush roses. It is more of a fan shape, more of an organic look, and it has, of course, the hanging ribbon that comes with the bouquet. It's one of our newest lines. Another new line we have is the dried boho bouquet. It comes with pampas grass. These are called quicksand roses. These little guys are called bunny tails. Everything in it is dried except for the roses. This one has a matching boutonniere, which is just a mini version of the bouquet. These ones are super trendy right now. I'm gonna go over to the next one. This one's called the Mosquitos. It only comes in pink, my favorite color. It has 3 of these rubbery flowers called anthuriums. It has pink stalk, which smells amazing, and it has 2 different tones of pink roses in it. The greenery is Italian ruscus. It also has a matching boutonniere. The hot pink looks so good. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. This one is called My Deepest Love, which is tulips. There's about 20 white tulips in this one. White stalk, which smells amazing. Lily grass, which is that fun long greenery. This one's one of our newest collections, and it has like a little heart design in the middle with the lily grass. And it also comes with a nice, sleek, modern looking boutonniere for the groom. And then I showed you guys earlier the diamond bouquet, but it wasn't quite finished. This is what it would look like finished. It has the chocolate cymbidiums, it has the white roses, the antique green hydrangea, silver dollar as the greenery, and then it has little rhinestone brooches all throughout. It also has a rhinestone brooch on the handle, just for that perfect little sparkle. And if we want to come over to the altar sprays, these are our romantic rose small altar sprays in a peachy and white color. It has white larkspur. These guys are called Bells of Ireland, peach roses, peach carnations, peach spray roses, and white stalk. This one smells amazing as well. And that's all the bouquets that I have for you guys. I'm gonna give it back to Jose. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you so much. So do we have any questions, whether on the chapel, the gowns, or floral?
Well, we have a ton.
Perfect.
Hold on. Let me scroll.
Let me have Veronica join me just in case it has to do with anything with our tux and our gown. I know she'll be great at answering that.
Hi guys.
Hello.
He's waiting for her now. Awesome.
Oh, getting married September 9.
Congratulations.
All right. Can the groomsmen come the day before the wedding to get one or is that too late to get a tux?
We can totally do fittings the day before the wedding. We can even do it the day of. I know a lot of people have different travel schedules. So if the groomsmen are even landing the morning of the wedding, we need just maybe an hour turnaround time and we can get everybody dressed. Sometimes we get them dressed there at our store and we'll drop them off at the chapel ready to go. So yes, it's about an hour turnaround time, even if we have groups.
What size shoes do you go up for men?
We go up to a size 16. We can get bigger ones if we need them for sure, but up to a 16 always in stock. And then we have black shoes, brown shoes, white or ivory as well.
And how much does it cost to add bling to the bouquet?
So to add bling to the bouquet is only about, I believe, $20 to add it to anyone. It also depends what we're trying to do. There is different handles, so if we're trying to do just a bling handle, there's some that have bling going all the way down, and then there's the one that's mixed within, but $20 is kind of what you're seeing here.
Do you have a nice selection of plus-size wedding gowns?
Yes, we have a huge selection of all sizes of wedding gowns. We go up to size 32, and we have a huge selection of those. Again, a lot of our gowns have been converted to a corset back, so we can really play with all body styles and types, for sure, absolutely. And they come with veils and shoes.
Where can we see the dress options?
So I don't have a lot of our gowns posted because we have so many. So we have a little over 500 gowns in stock at our beautiful store. To see some of them, you can go to our Facebook page. You'll see other brides wearing them. We have videos also. We just have so many dresses that it's really hard to take a lot of pictures of them because I always joke with brides, they look awful in the hanger. But when they're on their brides, they look amazing. So Facebook and Instagram, you'll be able to see a lot of our inventory. You'll be able to see our store so you know what you're walking into. And then if you guys have questions about finding the perfect dress, just give us a call. We'll walk you through everything. I always recommend to have no idea walking in and let us just put stuff on you that's going to look amazing. And you'll definitely find your dream gown during the appointment. Yay. You guys are awesome. Congratulations to all the brides out there and grooms and people. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Chapel de Flowers is like the best place to get married. We've been in Vegas for forever, and this place is like, it's phenomenal. You'll have like all hands on deck here. So if you're looking for a place, look no further, and then ask for this guy. He's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Do we have any other questions from any of you out there? Awesome. So don't forget, we do have a lot of promotions that are going on, not only for our floral, for our tux and gown as well. I know we've mentioned them a couple of times. We will be mentioning right before we do our grand prize winning. If you have not signed in for that just yet, please go to our website on our Facebook page, or also where you saw the invite for our virtual open house. But if not, we will say bye to our beautiful models here, and we'll head over to our La Capella Chapel. Let's let you have one last chance here. All right. All right, come with me. We're going to go right back into the La Capella Chapel to start doing our drawing. I hope that we've been able to showcase anything that you need. Please know that we are a full team, always here to prepare to help you, to assist you in anything that might be a need or something that you might want. Know that we have amazing planners on site, and they are here to make that dream come true. I've seen everything from dinosaurs walking down the aisle to Elvis to, I'm not kidding, the dinosaurs. We've done a little bit of everything. So our goal is to be here for you. And every vendor that we have showcased, and there's many more that we have not, just know that we trust them full wholeheartedly, and that they have been amazing people that we put our reputation on. If not, they would not be with us and they would not be partnered up. So let's go inside. I'll review some of our promotions once again before we move into the drawing. And let's go right into our La Capella Chapel. So, as we mentioned before, there is the, let me pull these out because I do not want to mess them up. So we have the the August 1717. And what this does is it gives you $155 off of any package that is above the basic. So traditional and higher, if you book now and you have not booked yet, you can get that promotion applied. Also, if you have already booked and you're looking to upgrade your bouquet, and this means either centerpieces, altar sprays, pew markers, any of that, you can add the promotion Floral 100, and that gives you $100 off, or $100 towards whatever you're wanting to do for your floral. We also did discuss the hair and makeup promotion a little bit earlier, and that gives you, for the first 20 people that put in the promotion for the hair and makeup, or add hair and makeup, they'll be giving you free mink lashes. And then beyond that, if you upgrade after the 20 people have gotten the free mink lashes, anyone who has hair and makeup will get immediately upgraded to the hair and airbrush makeup. And then also, like I said before we left Glass Gardens, if you have not entered for the grand prize, you definitely want to go ahead and do that now. So the grand prize that we'll be rolling our little wheel here for is $250 of credit towards anything that has to do with our photo sessions. So whether it be credit that you want to use as far as prints or canvases, albums, which when it comes to our albums, let me tell you, they're Italian, handmade, absolutely beautiful. But if not, if you wanted to, let's say you have the Regal package and you have 20 minutes and you're thinking that's not enough, you want to upgrade to 45 minutes or 30 minutes, you can use that credit to do so. So definitely if you have not signed in for that promotion, for the grand prize here that we're going to roll here shortly, please do so. You still have time. I believe we have Vicky on chat, and she can send you the links of where to do that.
Someone asked, will the flower hoop outside change for September?
The flowers around the hoop, yes. So this is the August hoop that we have currently, and then in the first week of August, by that Friday, the hoop switches. So the first week of the month, that Friday is when we switch it out. Any other questions? Perfect. Let me see if we are ready to go in here. All right, so let's come on in, and I'll have you focus in on our wheel before we spin it. So again, this is for our grand prize of $250 towards any photo gallery credit, whether it be photo session or just a credit. So let me know when you are ready. We have this wheel ready to go, and we will roll it, and let's see who the winner is. So one last time, if no one has added, let's go ahead and have you add. All right.
Spin that wheel. Answering now, please wait. Oh.
Right. Oh, no, they said please wait. Here we go. Jessica! Moncayo.
Congratulations, Jessica.
How exciting.
Yeah.
Also, you get the $250 off in any upgrade as far as when it comes to photography. Please just make sure you contact your planner to let them know that you won. We'll also have our marketing team give us your contact information to ensure that we can put that in there. But congratulations. Thank you all once again for all of you that have joined us from many different cities, countries. I know that some of you, it's past midnight and it's tomorrow. Hello from the past. But we are so excited to host you, to be here, and thank you for your consideration, even if you have not booked. Thank you so much for considering us. We are more than excited to show you around and also to host your event. Thank you, have a great evening, and we hope to see you on your wedding day. Take care.
Done.